Since it's all comedy, I'm going to deal with it. You hear that? Like I said, your mother named you after Shakur. You know I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur. I ain't going to have no problems with you. Good.
Well, it's going down in the boxing world and not in the ring. You know, Shakur, a lot of us watched the Shakur Stevenson fight against his last fight against Artem, whatever that guy's last name is. I can't say his name. But people was walking out. You know, they was calling Shakur Stevenson very boring. You know, he was supposed to be one of the biggest fighters in the world by now. You know, we saw him take with Tank Davis and Devin Haney, and then it was Shakur Stevenson. It was the big three. These guys are supposed to come out, and just take over boxing. Well, Devin Haney made a name for himself. You know, he just took a loss to Ryan Garcia, but Tank is on top of the world, and he's been the face of boxing. You know, but Shakur Stevenson, you know, boxing is supposed to be entertaining, and this guy is very boring. So a lot of people have been taken to X and commenting on him, and he's been very upset. He's had Twitter fingers. You know, he's been just commenting back and getting at people. He was getting at Timothy Bradley because everybody was saying that he was boring. A lot of people don't like his fighting style. He's not entertaining, and he's messing up the bag. But one person that was really getting at him was Camron, also Mase. Camron and Mase on It Is What It Is podcast really got at him. And when they spoke about him being boring, a lot of Shakur Stevenson got very upset. And he's been fighting harder outside, throwing more punches outside of the ring than he is in the ring. And he was, he really got at Camron and Mase, saying that they wasn't the GOAT. They was washed up. Mase was a fake pastor on his knees for Diddy. It was just a whole bunch of stuff. But then Camron and Mase decided to fire back. And it's getting real ugly, people. Real ugly out there. Let's listen to just the first half of what Camron and Mase had to say, and we'll come right back.
Since it's all comedy, I'm going to deal with it like comedy, nigga. You hear that? Like your mother named you after Shakur. You know I ain't had no problems with the first Shakur. I ain't going to have no problems with you. Chill out, little nigga. We got the right to have our opinion, and I say that with all due respect. You know, but just keep it where it is, man. Let humor be humor. Let everybody say what they got to say. You don't like what we said? Nigga, box better. Until you beat Tank, it ain't really nothing for you to say. And making threats, I'm going to just keep it real. If we talking boxing, I got 3 knockouts in All-Star Week. I got 100% knockout ratings, nigga, on All-Star Weekend if we checking the records, nigga. Killer, go ahead, man. I'm not even going to be on that time with him, man.
Listen, bro. I'm going to be honest with you. I see why they call you Shakur Twitterson. Like, my nigga, 4 hours of tweeting about me and Mase is wow. You boring. Everybody's seen it. We ain't the only ones who seen it. You boring. Was rather polite about it. I thought it was cool. Fimo, you seen the fight? He said, hell no. It went 12, right? Yeah, I knew it went 12. Tim Bradley, he's announcing the fight. He says, I got my coffee ready. Round 3, he's like, about time to start drinking the coffee before I fall asleep. He ain't say the fall asleep part, but that's what he was referring to. Your grandfather's in your corner telling you to let your hands go. You won't let your motherfucking hands go because you scared to get hit. You want to swim without getting wet. It's just not going to happen. What I will say, this is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in the last 2 years. This was kind of funny. This is the most entertainment we've seen out of you in 2 years. Congrats.
When your hands go, then you will be a pay-per-view star.
Yeah, well, murder, that ain't going to happen right now, man. That's just not going to happen. The last 2 fights has put a nigga to sleep, my nigga. That's just not going to happen. The point being that you fighting more after the fight. You just had a fight Saturday. You're losing your damn mind the last 2 days. Trying to fight everybody on Instagram, on Twitter, on everything else because we seen it. We see it. Then you talk about we should glove up. Well, nigga slap fire out you, nigga. You getting boxing in the streets confused for real, nigga. Like, stop getting boxing in the street. Those are 2 different things. There's 2 different, because when a switchblade or something out and everything, you talk about niggas better strap up. Why would you give niggas that heads up? If you want to impress me, step up and wait, Fight Teofimo in Newark so he can knock your head to Irvin. You ain't impressing nobody with all this Twitter talk, nigga. All this wild Twitter talk you talking. Who are you talking about? Secondly, let's get out. And that was firstly. Let's get to secondly. You're talking about legends. Nigga, Mase, I'll tell you right now, and this, I'm not talking about Mase when he came out and sold. Mase was Michael Jackson after Michael Jackson, nigga, before Drake, nigga. Nigga sold 5 million in 3 weeks. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? But I'm talking about tonight. Tonight, right now, Mase is a 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer. 1,000,000%. Don't make me put the battery in his back to Oracle 3, you nigga.
Yeah.
I'll have him Oracle 3. That's what you need to do is Oracle 3 niggas, man. And let niggas know, my nigga. He is 1,000,000% better rapper than you a boxer, bro.
Yeah, because you don't got no offense. You all defense. You got to win. You got to let your hands go.
Secondly, when the fight's over, Mase, I went and watched it after I seen this ring. I said, let me pay attention. I kept dozing off, but I managed to get through a couple rounds. After the fight's over, he walks back to the corner like this. That don't look like a champion. Champ start walking around the ring. Did he? Your grandfather, that's how I know what your grandfather's telling you. They knew you fucked the bag to show off, show out. Not only that, you was talking shit before the fight. You was the one before, I'm going to knock this nigga out. I'm going to demolish it. I'm going to do all this. And you ain't do nothing you said. That's why niggas is thirdly.
Yep.
You get booed in your hometown. Go be mad at them. That's your hometown. How you get mad because you get booed in your home? You know why? Because you left too early. You don't know nobody.
Yeah.
You can't call a white bread in the building, nigga. Nigga.
Day one.
Yeah, all we gotta do is make a call and we affiliated when it comes to Harlem. You know, nigga, I seen the old man, I can't think of his name.
And they not gonna put us against Gillian Wallow.
No, that's another thing.
First,
you
try to pump fake that.
First of all, if Gillian Wallow's the voice of the streets, they need to be that. We wouldn't be together without Gillian Wallow, so you wouldn't even put no battery in our back. Salute to Gillian Wallow for even getting us back together. That's first and foremost. I got a few more things to say. Let me stay on this topic.
Yeah.
You go home, you don't know nobody, you get booed, and then you tell them, I don't care what the fans think. Somebody need to tell you what to say, because obviously you don't know what to say. You never say, I don't care what the fans think. That's how you make your dollar. So now you sit there and say, I don't care what the fans think, so they ain't paying to see your fight. Now, I don't care what nobody says. It's always good to fight at home, give your hometown crowd love, even though they act like they didn't know you. But it hurts when you're fighting in Newark, which I'm not saying y'all don't deserve a good fight in Newark. First, the MGM, where Tank's fighting at. It hurts. It hurts. You're not a pay-per-view star. You a little at the same thing took off on you like a rocket, nigga, and it hurts. I get it. Secondly, after the fight, you say, I'm not going to focus on anything, but just go there and relax with my family. This does not look like you're relaxing. Are you relaxed? You're not relaxed.
You know, and some of the things that he was saying while he was on his podcast, you know, Shakur Stevenson said, how he doing a podcast to this day and y'all think he had a successful rap career? That N-word is not Jay-Z. Stop it. he was a monetary rapper, F him, and his mans. You know, Terrence Crawford said it'd be your own people at the end of the day, shaking my head. Terrence Crawford also said, F him, bro. Shakur Stevenson, let them know how you feel. They letting you know how they feel. This thing getting real crazy. Y'all boring ass podcast they got. That it ain't effing $1 million worth of game. Gillian Wallow, the real voice of the streets. So he was really going at him. Then he for hours and hours and hours, he said they would be sick if I would cook them on my own platform. But then after that, like I said, Mase and Camron doubled down, and they said this. Check this out.
That's the last thing is relax. You're hurting. And I know you're hurting. You're arguing with everybody. It ain't just us. It's just that we the most polarizing figures, so to speak. So niggas gonna make a big
polarizing figure.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that makes you mad. You got all this information because you say you don't know. How you know all that you be like, I don't have legends, I'm not gonna respect them in this, that, third. I thought what we said yesterday was polite. I thought it was nice. I thought we said the best way. I said, look, He still won. It just seemed like he lost. Yeah, because it's the nigga, you're boring. Nigga, you might as well have lost, nigga. You might as well put the last two fights kicking up. Corporations want to put asses in the seat, and you can't do that, bro. Nobody's paying for. First of all, you're fighting for free. All you gotta do is turn the channel. You're on. Nigga, we ain't gotta order it. We ain't gotta pay-per-view nothing. Nigga, flick the channel. That nigga on. There's no pay-per-view dollars. Lastly, and I may have some more, but right now, for the time being, couple things. It was some great entertainment that about. Abdullah Mason, you're lucky he was on the card. Sensational. And your little man, what's his little man name?
Sean Davis.
Yeah. The student outdid the teacher. Was he nice? He better than you, nigga. He better than you. And I know you ain't like me bringing up Cormel yesterday. Molten, nigga. Yeah, exciting. Lights out, electrifying. So everything, get the fuck out of here. And lastly, what I was going to say, Murder, is this. You keep talking about, how they legends, they doing podcasts, this and that. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up, count. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle.
You don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you talking about. They podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job. Yo, Nick, did we throw you a $25,000 bonus for nothing the other day? Throw it on Nick.
Just for nothing.
Throw it on Nick in the control room. In the control room. Put the camera on him. Throw the camera on him real quick. Nick, what we threw you? Because we love you. Yeah. For nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Because we have nothing else to do. If we was bored that day. Not saying you ain't deserving, Nick. We was bored, nigga. We threw him something because we say, Nick been working his ass. So we threw him that. You ever threw somebody in your camp $25,000 because you ain't have nothing else, nigga? I try to take it easy on you, nigga. I try to take it easy.
Yeah, let me tell you something else.
One more thing.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you.
Last thing, Murder. All
right, go ahead.
My teeth from America. I ain't go overseas. My shit's $60K, nigga. I ain't go to Dr. Rarufu, whoever his name is, Dominican Republic. My shit's American made 60. You gonna need these, you better ask me which nigga, because if not, you got a DR budget of how you getting paid. You gonna have to go get your shits for 12. They have to do them all low. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Murder.
Yo, this sweet science. Listen. Boxing is also entertainment. Let me school you. So when you get in the ring, you're not entertaining. We don't want to keep hearing about the sweet science. We're looking for entertainment. We're paying bucks for, and you're not entertaining. And somebody got to tell you this. I know you flipped out on Tim Bradley, tried to say they paid him to say that. I know you said that Bob Arum panned the cam on people leaving out as you was fighting. But listen, if the fight was smoking, nobody had to walk out. You should not be the main event fighting like the undercard. Your fight was like the undercard. All the smoke was before you. So they need to rearrange how you're going. You're like a headliner that really need to be the opening act. And that's on a business sense. So you need to take note of that.
And you could Twitter your film 5 days a week. We'll give you a segment if this is what you want to do, nigga. I got time. I got a little bit of time. Yeah. I got time for it.
I'll say this in closing. We're in the era of the podcast, and people are going to give their opinions. Shakur is supposed to be a professional. Terrence is supposed to be his mentor. You should be telling him to shut up and don't mess up the bag. But like this generation of people, man, y'all too sensitive. A lot of y'all act like women, man. Way far too emotional. Like y'all shouldn't even be commenting. Y'all fighters. Get in the ring and make it happen. He doing more fighting with his mouth outside the ring. People can voice their opinions. That's what you get paid for. You know what I mean? So when you see him, you're going to run into him and try to fight. There's a difference between boxing and the streets. What you going to do if you run up on them and their entourage and try to swing on them and y'all get stabbed or shot up? Then what? You a boxer. You're not a killer. Shut up. Stop talking online, man, and get in the ring and fight. Like, this thing is ridiculous, man. And I'm surprised that Terrence, man, for even egging it on. Him being the big homie, he should have took the high road. He should have took the high road and told the young homie to get offline, man, because it's not a good look. It's not a good look, man. But again, you know, he messing up the bag. He was supposed to be a part of the big three. It's supposed to be him, Tank Davis, and Devin Haney, man. Devin Haney took a loss, but Devin Haney got a better record and fought tougher opponents than Shakur. You know, Shakur is like a bona fide runner. He says good defense, but he's not displaying defense like Sweet Pea, where Sweet Pea just can move and make you miss and then hit you with 87 punches. No, he's literally running around the ring, man. He's boring. People are booing and getting up and walking out. So don't be mad at Mase and Camron. You a fighter, get in the ring and show something. Tank Davis talked about you. All the fighters is talking about you, but you mad at the guys with the podcast. That don't make no sense, man. But I'm gonna wrap this up, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.